making good progress in FF1. So today, I've been streaming for a bit over 2 hours. The first hour, I was going through the entire world map trying to figure out where to go, only to find out that I was already where I needed to go. And then we did a dungeon. That's been today. Is there anything in here? Oof, that was a big oof. It's been a good day. It happens in old games a lot though. Yeah. Yeah, not this one. Okay, so it's gonna be the one that I thought it was gonna be. Okay. So, ugh. Hello. Wanna die? All about that exploring. Yes. Damn finger in my way. To here. Ambushed? Oh no. Ow! See, that hurts. Oh yes, I can see something. Before a dungeon. Now that I've got them so much. See? Beautiful. 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 Here we go. Off to do adventures. I love that Matoya's music is like the default dungeon music. I see. Oh, right. I see. We had also a flame shield. Wait, are you the only one who can use that? Yes, so you're the only one who's gonna use that. See, that's gonna help. Those aren't exactly icy. Do I want to use my... Let's just do attacks. Okay. These old games are always so chill to watch. Yeah, they're very chill to play as well. They are challenging in their own way. I can now understand why this game saved Square. Yeah. Super good for its time. Spectre. This looks addictive as hell. It's so much fun! Some people need to always have something to do, but I personally think these old games are great for streamers because it's easy to pause between attacks to talk. Oh yes, that is the reason why I am streaming these. And that's gonna be the same for all the Pixel remasters. And all other similar styled games. Those are definitely, because now I need to think about my long-ass backlog of games I want to play and divide them between, okay, these I want to stream and these I want to, like, record on my own. But regardless, everything is going to end up on YouTube, so there's that. If you have time, do a little heal. I have something in my eye. Do a tiny heal for us. Thank you. We good. Was there a reason to go down? I don't think so. No. So we go here. But we did have a reason to go down the... Wait, what the heck happened here? That doesn't exactly take me to where I thought it would. Something else is gonna make us pop from there. Oh, okay. Let's go with it. All right. Ooh. Mind Flayer. Don't you flay my mind. Heard we're getting more FF14 content in September. Is that when we're gonna have the next bigger patch? Did somebody say the level cap is going up too? I think they've said that in 7.0 the level cap is going to be 100. I think that they've said before. At least that I've heard. But after that, we don't know. I would be shocked if they didn't raise the level cap for 7.0. They have mentioned it. They have I don't remember where I've seen, but they have mentioned that the 7.0 will have a level cap of 100. But beyond that, they didn't know yet. Let's just go with attacks. 100 is forbidden in FF. 99 is the cap. Not in 7.0. Apparently it's gonna be 100. One fleed. And Thancred decided to take a nap. Yoshi P is not afraid to slaughter their pre-verbal sacred cow. Yeah, he is breaking rules. But in a good way, I think. But he also very much preserves all the important stuffs. It's thanks to him that we have proper use of summons, or more summons. I love FF7 Remake, I really do, but they were really lacking on the summoning apartment because you couldn't really choose who you were gonna summon and when. I ended up getting these really great summons that I could never use because they never happened to pop, so It was just annoying. I love that we have this music here. Oh, that's a lot. I think I'm gonna have to take BB to handle this. What do we want here? How about some Thera? Are you going to play FF16 in the future eventually? I'm currently playing it. The playthrough is going on my YouTube channel. There's 4 episodes out right now, and I'm gonna edit the 5th one for tomorrow. So tomorrow will be episode 5. I won't play FF16 until I get a PS5 in 2024. Nice. So yeah, the playthrough is gonna be on YouTube for whenever, if you ever want to catch it, so it's there. Ice Gigas. How much of a Gigas are you? Let's just attack first to see what we're dealing with. I don't want to waste my MP on you if I don't have to. See? My fave content creator for Baldur's Gate 3 just posted a video about him getting a sneak peek at the full build of the game. I'm so excited! Aw, you're cute. Okay, I see something. Do I want to make sure that we are in semi-full health as we go into this next challenge of ours? What the heck did you just do to me? Oh, that is mean. Wait, this is a dead end. Wait, can you, unless you can go through the spikes. Is the spikes gonna be like the lava? You take damage as you go through them? My god, these dungeons are getting cruel. Will she fall? That was optional. Gonna get dinner ready, so gotta head out, but I'll see you next stream. Alright, have a lovely rest of your day. Well, it's good that I stocked up on stuff, because it seems like we're gonna be here for a while. Alright. So in that case, we're gonna... Oh yes, don't we love this? Oh god, that's gonna hurt like hell. Wait, no, these aren't the same ones. These are just pups. These aren't the one. Oh, I'm mistaking these for the alligator style stuff that were doing like a lot of damage. Yeah, this is fine. As long as you're not doing too many of these at a time. Oh my god. F you. Heal? Alright, I didn't need the fire like that, but okay. Monsters! My god. White dragon. Should I use some firepower? Ouchie. Oh my god, you can't do damage like that. It hurts. It hurts. Ice armor, let me guess. It shields against fire. I love this game, but I freaking hate what they're doing with these things here. What is user friendliness? I don't know. Never heard of it. Shall we use some of our millions of potions? In all fairness, you could have come here before my uncle. That's not the point! The point is that let's say a flame shield does not shield against flames. It shields against ice. Which is not how it works in any other Final Fantasy I have played. I would prefer consistency, thank you. Oh my god, that's too long. F it. That's gonna be a long journey. I am getting out of this dungeon today. That's a lot of gil. That's a lot of gil. Monsters. See, we still get encounters. Baby! That's a lot of gil. That's a lot of gil. That's a lot of monsters. Yes. Speedrunner cat, yes, because that's what I do. I speedrun games. Whoa! That's a lot of kill. Bye-bye. Thank you. I need to put in some potions. Okay. My god! I have so much. I can hoard so much more again. Nothing here. Maybe falling here wasn't so bad. This is just getting weirder and weirder. Ether! Alright. Ah, I see. Now this brought me here. No! Oh, you... Yeah, I'm definitely keeping the encounters off. Watch your step. Alright. I know what I'm gonna do. You were at the right spot and you fell again. To be fair, I kind of wanted to. I wanted to go back. I thought it would somehow take me back, but it didn't. Alright, so let's try this again. Wait, I went through this room already. Wait, did I? Or was this room with the... No, I don't remember anymore. No, this was exactly where I wanted to be. Thank you. Sleeping bag. Ice shield. So that shields against fire. I'm glad they changed that later. Wait, what? Well, I mean, sure. I'll take the save. And also, I'll use a tent. Oh boy. I see how this goes. Let's go through all of this again. At least I've been thorough. Wait, there's no way to get to the middle without dropping. I can get the loot, though. Monsters! Dark Wizard. Let's just do attacks first to see what we're dealing with. Stun? Don't you dare! You don't need maps anymore, see? Ah. Yeah, sure. Slower. Sure. Kinda don't want to use these though. But I don't think so. Ugh. Ugh. I don't think that's gonna do a lot. Oh, but I have ether, so who cares? Oh boy, that heal is not gonna do much. Clothes. This is just the game showing you a middle finger. But thank God I'm a hoarder. Take that. FF1 was hard as fuck. Wait, swords doesn't work the same way though. Swords are actually doing what they say they are doing, right? With the power of fire, yes. Something we would maybe want to have here. Alright. Can't avoid that there. Here, you like generic clothes. Oh yes, nothing better than that. A tiny heal for a tiny need. It's gonna be a bigger need soon. These are not icy things though, so maybe I could use, because this I'm not going to be able to use on bosses, so I might as well use them on these ones. Because I'm guessing the boss is going to be like an elemental thing. Yeah, sure. Oof. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. GG! Alright. Let's try this again. So I want to fall into this thing. My God. Evil Eye! All this to get to an Evil Eye. Let's just see what it does before I start doing any funky stuff. Do you want some... Let's see what normal fire does first. Alright. Got the Levistone. The level of side I was giving you was severe. Teleport out? Can't teleport because I wasn't able to buy those teleport things. So I have to go down and... Well, luckily I know my way out. I know this is probably gonna be a dumb question, because I think I know the answer to this. Is the game gonna ever tell me when I'm gonna be able to buy that damn teleport thingy? I doubt it will. It's just, every 5 minutes, just go and test it. out of that thing! My god, now let's take this damn thing to the dude over there. Love how faithful the pixel remasters are to the originals. Well, I mean, I don't think their point is to change the game. They're not exactly remakes. If it were me, we would have the original music too. Or, like in FF10, the option to choose between original or the other one. Let's do this. You do have the option to choose? Wait, you do? I guess I haven't gone through the settings close enough. But see, now that I'm this far in the game, I've kind of gotten used to what we are hearing. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to change that anymore. Like, now I'm talking about just me personally, because I've gotten used to this. Ah. Alright, we can keep it for a little bit, but I have to turn it back because this is gonna give me a headache. Or I'm gonna have to turn it really low. This is gonna trigger a headache for me. Check the stores, their theme. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to play this like hours on end with this. It's cute, it sounds cute, but it's honestly gonna trigger a headache for me. Alright. Dude, I have your... it's already starting, actually. I've been after the Levistone for 10 years. Well, I have it! What the heck, dude? I have it! Take it! Well, where am I supposed to use it? What the heck is it anyway? I can't use it. A mysterious rock that floats in the air. It's a key item, I can't use it. I'm sorry, I can't. I really can't. It's just starting to give me a headache. Now I can turn the music back up. I'm sorry, I'm just really sensitive to sounds. Alright, again I am lost. You sent me to get a damn Levistone and I brought you a damn Levistone and you don't want it. I mean, I have a suspicion what the Levistone might do, but how to make it do that? Mysterious rock that floats in the air. Is this gonna make my ship an airship? But who does it? Who can make it happen? Where is Sid when you need him? See, this is what happens when a game doesn't have a Sid. You're just lost. Right? I remember some dude talking about it, but where the heck was it? We've gone through a lot of places. We can give you where to go or where the NPC is if you want a time saver. I might take you up on that, but just give me a sec. Because this is going to be pointless. If I have no memory of where that is, I'm just going to end up going through every single location in the game until I find it. Maybe the idea where you write down notes isn't bad after all. Yeah, see, that's how I should... Like, the only reason why I'm not doing it with newer games is because with newer games you don't have to. All the information that you get throughout the game, you can access that information in the game. Older games don't do that. It wasn't at the very beginning of the game, so I can eliminate those right away. Could it have been the dwarves? Or Melmond? I want to say dwarves or Melmond. Like, those would be my best guesses, I would say. Like, timeline-wise, like, when I'm trying to think, like, how long ago did I hear about those? It was just some... Like, I feel like it was some kind of a place where we had a lot of NPCs, because it was just, like, random NPC that I came across. You know what? I'm gonna try Melmond first. I'm gonna keep the encounters off until I find my way to where I need to be. Older games would literally have a notes section in their instruction book. Wait, no, really? Alright. From now on, every information I get, I'm writing it down. There we go. Pen and paper. Got him. Every single information I get from now on is going on in the notebook. I feel like timeline-wise, this could have been it. Hi, dude. Restore the crystals to grace. Oh yes, you were talking about that. You are the warrior. You aren't the warriors of light, are you? No. Oh yes. Earth is returning to normal. Stop by my father's shop. I'm just a farmer. Me too on Wednesday. Warriors alive, this couldn't have happened without you. The Earth's Smedremanver is coming back. Exactly. In the cave on the southern tip of this continent lives a man named Sada. Oh yes, we've talked to him. Ooh, I've heard that the ancients possessed something with the power to make ships float in the sky. Ancients? That's not really gonna help me now, is it? I think that's the thing I have, but that's not gonna help me. Long ago, a prosperous civilization thrived in the Northland. Now it's falling into ruin. I think the stone is the thing that piece of dialogue was referring to. Alright, not this town then, I don't think. Yeah, that, I remember that. We did that. You are the greatest of them all. Yes, 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 yes. Alright, so not this place. But that was actually the NPC that I was talking about. So I did remember the town right. This was the NPC that I was talking about. But this is not what I need right now. This is basically talking about the stone that I just got, I think. The ancients possess them. But who can make that into something? Alright. It's so hard not to say something. I know. Would the dwarves know something? Because the dwarves seem like crafty people. They might be it. Well. With such small hands. What? FF14? This is just a smithy. He's not gonna help me. You need adamantite. Smithy needs adamantite. I'm looking for some levystone. I have some levystone. It's supposed to be amazing material that makes things float in the air. See? Dwarves, crafters. I know my crafting. Well, I have your levystone. Can I give it to you? Oh, come on. I have it. Take it. I have it. Take it. Hi. Can you make that dude take my stone? Lolly-ho. Wait, what was that? I did not see that before. That animation. Lolly-ho. I didn't see that before. I missed it. Oh, I love it. Where am I supposed to take the levystone if not for the dude who wants the levystone to make things fly? God dang it. Alright, I have my ship. I have Castle Cornelia. They had nothing to do with flying ships. I could try. I'm just gonna go through every damn town. See, this lake here looks like the Batman logo. It's a bat lake. This game is making me crazy. Hello, dude. Can you make the dwarf take the damn thing? I could just kiss you. Oh. I got a kiss. I got a kiss. Ah. Wow. You're so worth it. Glad I came here. The dancing girl in town knows many odd bits of information. Oh, that's right. We're gonna go ask the dancer. All right, dancer. That was helpful. Am I still dirty? I'm still filthy. Hi. This is Cornelia, the city of dreams. Well, I have a dream to make my ship fly, and I have a levystone, and I've got the dwarf, but the dwarf won't take my stone. Shall we go to Provocax? Shall we go to Matoya? Can I go through this? Oh boy. I don't think it's Matoya, but I miss her. Let me go say hi. Matoya, can you help me? I have a dream. There's no need for me and I'm not attractive. Life is hard, man. This game is actually making me crazy in a funny way. Alright. Let's go to Provoke. I'm gonna go through every goddamn city. And then it's not even gonna be a city. I found the damn dude, but the damn dude doesn't take my stone. I've had myself a change of heart. I plan to buckle down and be the hardest worker in town. Great, can you make me an airship? You believe me, don't you? I believe you if you make me an airship. So, what place shall we try next? Next destination. Let's go to the elves. Hi, I have a dream. The prince has awoken, thank you. Yes, and so has my dream. I wanna see my ship fly. By the power of the Levystone, a great sail rises into the sky from the By the power of the Levystone, a great sail rises into the sky from the sand sea below the crescent. Oh, we have a location! How the heck do I get there? So I need to go that way, take my boat, go there, go all the way there. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. See? Elves. Damn dwarf is just full of shit. Never trust a Lalafell. But I did trust the dwarves. They were so good to me in 14. Dwarves are just Lalafell with beards. I'm just not gonna argue with that one. So what I need is somewhere here, because that sandy area is where we're gonna take off. But my ship is not here. Wait, there's nothing here. I feel cheated. This doesn't look good. Oh. Why did it crash down? I got an airship! Yes, I'm smart. Before we do that, you did it all by yourself too. See? I'm smart. Wait, how do I... Oh. Just for a sec. We can go anywhere! Oh my god, it's so fast! Oh my god, it's so fast! Look at how fast we're moving! By the way... Oh my god, my life just got so much better! Oh... Thank you, I feel so free. Look how fast I'm moving across the world. We can go anywhere. Now here's a question though. Where the heck do we go next? We have a town here. We have so many options. Can this land anywhere? I mean, wait. Ah. It shows red if I can't land there, right? So only when it's not red. I would assume so. Oh my gosh. Oh god, that's gonna be scary. I don't what oh god, how do I even begin to go about this? There's a big castle here. We've got some holes in here. We have a town in here. Wait. I can't land here. Huh. Ah, interesting. So not this place. Or... yeah, looks like not this place. Ah, no, wait, here we have a landing spot. Okay. Oh my gosh, can you see I'm just taking a little swoop here to see what we have. Oh my gosh. My gut instinct would actually tell me to go to this town first. Here. Made it as far as possible from town. Right. Well, this is just cruel. We have a ship, but we can't utilize it. You're not just gonna avoid fights. Well, guess what? I can turn the encounters off. Bite me. Oh god, here? Are you kidding me? Just a big middle finger this whole game. Shall we test? Is this the next place we're supposed to be in? Let's do one battle. And then... Allosaurus. Oh my god, I forgot I still have the old music. You have to make sure that we keep grinding. This seems fine. The OG version of this game came with an actual unfolding paper map with locations numbered so you could sort of tell where to hit next. Man, I would want to have that and just put it on my wall. Field research. I've been doing field research. So far, it seems like we're not in a place we're not supposed to be in. But just in case, I'm gonna do a little tiny heal for a tiny need. And a... Blizzard. I have to say that this is not hitting the same way as the other version. I want to change it back. Wait, can I access? No, I can't. Sorry. Just a habit. Whenever you go to a new place, save. Lithuania. Lupakamido. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why do they all say the same thing? Well, this is not like a normal town, is it? Alright. Oh, look at how cute these are. These guys can't help me. Sneaky! See, I've learned my lesson. And we've got over 100,000 gil. And then the magic is gonna cost like 50,000, and then it's back to grinding. Move, move, move. I didn't know it had stores. Apparently. Full life! Giant middle finger. Giant middle finger. So about the money you had. My money is enough. Just not good enough for them. Alright. Good to know. Notes. Lufenia. Full life. Plus flare. I need to come back to those. So when I'm like, oh god, where did I see those? These are like endgame magics. A full life and flare? Yes. Alright. Flare was called Nuke in the original. You clearly have magic slots on your black mage and white magic too. Yes, yes I do. But the game thinks, oh, it's too soon for you. You need to go further in the story to unlock these. Which, by the way, could I possibly... Ooh, let's take a peek at your reflection in the water. I'm always filthy. It doesn't matter how much I wash up. I'm always filthy. Okay. So, now I know that that town has full life and flare. Bad news. I can't use them. Oh, it's not that I can't use them. I can't learn them. Let me just make sure we don't have anything in here. Okay. So it's going to be a long trip back. So this was not the town to go to next. So we're going to have to find another one. Hello, shippity ship. Alright. We have another town here. Let's try this one. Gaia! Aww! Now this is an actual town. This is where I say goodbye to my guild. There's a lake. Why is there a lake? There's 2 magic shops. Here's where I lose my guild. This is Gaia. Outsiders often call our town the Eye of the Hawk. To our south is an ancient city known as the Wing of the Hawk. Have you visited the Wing of the Hawk? Can't understand a word they say there. Wait, that's the town where we were. That was Lufenia. That was not Wing of the Hawk, that was Lufenia. My dad was always telling me how the castle to the west was a place to test your courage. Let's avoid that. A fairy was living at our spring, but I haven't seen her lately. I wonder what's happened to her. Ooh, I see what you did there. I see. I saw a shining light fly off to the west in the night sky. I know I saw it. Wait, that took me out? I thought the map was still going... Well, how do I get to the... Hang on. Okay. Alright, shall we see what we have here? Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy it here. Welcome. Oh, it makes me so sad that I can't use this. I need cat claws. Cat claws. Right. See, here's where I lose all of my gil. Protect ring. I could give everyone the ring right now. Ouch! Where are those damn rings? 2 defense. I got 2 defense. Ooh, that's a lot more defense. And a lot more defense. And a lot more defense. 3 of these. Oh god, I'm gonna need so much gil. You know what that means? It's grindy time. Hi. I don't believe it. You're outsiders, aren't you? How did you make it up this high in the mountains? Can you fly or something? Yeah, that's impossible, right? Well, I mean, we can't fly. Oh! There was a broom. And cure some status effects? Why not? This is BS. Busy, busy, swish, swishery. That broom's always trying to weasel its way out of its chores. I don't know what to do with it. Do you know Matoya? Let me guess. But why can Vivi learn? My god. I'll take what I can get, I guess. Right, we want to go have a look there as well. We need to go all the way there, but we're here right now. Okay, that's fine. There's a tower in the Yanikum desert that no one can enter. Some people think it's nothing but a mirage, so it's called the Mirage Tower. No one can say for sure, though. Okay. Hi! They say a special water called Oxio gushes from the bottom of our spring, but only fairies can draw it out. Oh, the fairies. Holy! Reduces damage from spells by... Oh my god, dispels. We're gonna need a lot of gil. We're gonna need so much gil. What's the difference between a kill and a death? Banishes enemies to another dimension. Gonna need to grind for some gil. Higher hit chance? Probably. Do we have any new stuff? There was a scholar studying the Lufenian language, but I can't seem to recall his name. We need to find a scholar. We found a pirate. I caught the fairy, so I figure she's mine to do with as I please. What's the big deal? Ew! So I sold her to the caravan, so what? But there were so many things wrong with that sentence. Oh, no, not here. Can't interact with this place. It's pretty though. And this takes me out of the town, right? I would assume so. Yes. Alright, so in that case, we need to do some grinding for Gil. So we have the town with the fairies. But we can't understand them. We need to find a scholar who can understand them. So, here we have this thing, but I don't think this is our destination. That looks like a different kind of a thing. But then they did say that up to the west there were stuffs, but let's see. We do have this kind of a thingy here, but it doesn't seem like we can land here. Unless I have access to my boat from anywhere. Oh god. Can I use my boat here? No. Don't I have my boat anymore? I can land here. Can I go through this by foot? But this is gonna block me. This doesn't seem like a place where I could get to. If I can't use my boat on this, can I use it across this though? That's gonna be a long trip to test. Oh, for fudge's sake. Well, of course we're gonna do that. Oh, hell no. Can we walk through this? Oh, we can. Kinda surprised. Now, here's another question. Can we use our boat to get through this? Oh, yes, we can. Alright, officially scared now, so, you know. There we go. Citadel of Trials? Why do I feel like I'm cheating by not having my... I just want to see what kind of a place this is. This usually tells me... Ooh, hello. You come bearing the crown, I see. Oh, yes, I have a crown. Your fortitude cannot be questioned, indeed not. Very well, I shall grant you the right to undergo the trials. Go now, sit upon the throne. Your courage will be put to the test. If true courage dwells within you, you will find proof of it here. Sir, excuse me? Sir, what do you mean? Mission start. Is this gonna be a long thing? I'm just saying because I'm getting closer to 4 hours right now. If this is gonna be a long dungeon-y kind of thing, or a long, just long thing, like it's gonna take me like a half an hour to do, then I might want to leave it for next time. The other rooms are empty. What it's a mini dungeon? Let's see. That doesn't seem mini. Okay. Oh god, it's a memory puzzle, isn't it? That took me here. Dragon zombie. See, this is where it gets tricky. There's two. Let's try this one first. That took me exactly where I thought it would. That did not take me where I thought it would. Rakshasha. Dark. Sleep. Oh, for fudge's sake. Wait, you're awake? Welcome back. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna turn those off just because I want to be able to do this today. All of that for a potion? Wait. Are these chests? They look like chests that have been covered with ice. Ha. Okay. Nightmare! But they're pretty! Let's see. Oh, I love that that hit actually did it. Healing staff. You would think it would be. The hammer is better for the healer than the healing staff. Unless there's something very, very special about this particular healing staff. A staff that casts heal when used. Does that mean that when you attack, it heals everyone? It heals on hit. Does it work like, the same? We have a similar one in FF9, a similar kind of skill. The one you hit. Okay, so the same way as in FF9. Okay. But heal... It should say cure, because cure is for one person, heal is for everyone, so it's misleading. See? Cure to one ally, heal entire party. You select the item from the inventory and it casts the spell. Wait, what? It does heal the entire party? So it's so... And then it disappears? It's like an item? Like the throw command. Oh, for fud's sake. Okay. Fair enough. It does not break when used in the Pixel Remaster. What? There's only one Pixel Remaster where the items break and it isn't this one. Alright. Wait, does that mean that I can just keep using it? It does normal damage and you can use it to cast heal over and over and over. Wait, I have eternal heals? Oh, that's cheating. That kind of sounds like it, yeah. I was so focused on... I did not see what... I saw. I got some kind of... I need to go to the items. I was so distracted with that information that I completely missed what I got. I got something that I already have, because otherwise it would have popped at the end. Steal something. Gloves, maybe? Ice brand. Let me guess, it does ice damage. I already had that. Ruby armlet. Ooh, this is better for you. Alright. Oh, shoot, that's not a map. Monsters! Where are your clothes? I have some extra clothes if you would like. If you have it equipped and attack an enemy or an ally with it, it will not heal them, it will damage instead. Okay. Wait! Oh, I missed what I got. Cottage. Gill. A lot of gil. Veteran treasure hunter. I'm veteran. Rat's tail. Hi. Sure. Figure it. The dude is not here. But I think that is a mystery I'm going to solve next time.